Hello. This is another video about another movie review. That's all my channel is. I don't know why I said that. Uh, I need a haircut, and I'm gonna say this in all my videos until I actually get a haircut. So, yeah, deal with it. I'm just kidding. So today I will be doing a review on John Wick Chapter 4. I know this is very, very, very late, and I should have done it right when I watched it, but I was busy, so and I couldn't find time. So now's the time that I will review it. So, oh, and by the way, I'm wearing these glasses in honor of Kane, and because you know how he was blind and wore glasses. I don't know why I explained it, but yeah. Anyway, so John Wick Chapter 4. Obviously, it's very good, as most people are saying. I have seen people who have gone into the nitties and gritty of the movie and saying, "Oh, this is bad," and then just combining it all and saying the movie's bad in general. But I'm just looking at the surface level, enjoyment time, great characters, all that kind of basic stuff, and I like the movie. So let's start with the plot. The plot is John Wick trying to kill the people in the high table. That's the first kind of part. But then his Winston proposes the idea of playing with the game and actually asking for their forgiveness by doing the duel thing, you know. So then it turns into clearing his name with the high table. It's a basic premise, kind of like the third, but basic premise. But what makes it great is the execution and the characters and all. So the action's better, obviously, than the last three. It's more vibrant, different sceneries, different places, you know, all that kind of stuff. You've probably already heard this before, or if you've seen it, you agree. The characters, what makes it better than the last two, I don't know about the first one, that's kind of debatable, but what makes it better than the last two is that the characters actually matter in the story and are involved in the plot and actually are needed for the plot to move forward, which is very good. Well written on their part. So let's talk about not John Wick, because he's been talked about too much. I want to go more in depth into the two main side characters, I guess. Mr. Nobody, or Nobody, I'll just call him Nobody, and Kane, the blind dude. Now obviously, since you see me wearing glasses, Kane's my favorite character. I loved him. He was not only a serious serial killer, you know, serious assassin, you know, very dangerous, very threatening, but he was also kind of funny, and that's why I liked him. I like the charisma. I like when assassins, like in the TV show Barry, have charisma and are kind of funny. So yeah, I like Barry. I mean, not Barry. Kane. I liked how he was tied to the story and how he had to be a part of it for his daughter and not just because he's an assassin, you know. And then Mr. Nobody, I liked him too. He was compelling. I liked how his motive wasn't, I hate John Wick, I have to kill him, or I have a family that's threatened by the high table, so I have to. It wasn't the same as the other people. It was more of I just want money, right? And that might seem kind of basic on paper and kind of like a cop-out on paper, but I think it was actually well executed. How his motive was simple as money. That's it. Now, I did wish that he had more character development, had more of a backstory, because then that would have made him even better, and I probably would have liked him more than Kane. But I liked Kane better because of the backstory between him and John Wick and just him in general, and how more in depth they went with him. Now, something that I haven't really heard people talk about, and this is my opinion, this is what I portrayed from the movie, is that Mr. Nobody is what John Wick was before. Okay, so how I see this, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'll try my best. I kind of see it as an arc, right? So there's Nobody, John Wick, Kane. Past, present, future, right? So Nobody is the past. He is a young assassin. He's the up-and-coming one. He has to kill the head. He's trying to kill the head of the top of the top, right? The $1 million, the jackpot winner, right? Kind of like John Wick in the past. There's John Wick, obviously the present. He was able to escape with his wife, and but she got killed. Obviously, his dog got killed, and he got involved, whatever. But yeah, he's the ideal person. And then there's a future, or the possible future of John Wick if he wasn't able to escape, and that is Kane, right? Kane wasn't able to escape, and he was stuck with the high table, unlike John Wick, who was. So I kind of love that dynamic, and yeah, there's a well trifecta of character development over there. Now, as I said before, I did wish nobody had more character development, like why he wanted the money. Obviously, everyone wants money, right? But why exactly did he want the money would have pushed the character forward for me, even more than Kane. But nonetheless, he was still a good character because he had charisma and well written. So overall, yes, I did like it better than the third and second one. The first one, it had character development too. Actually, you know what, I will say the fourth one is better than the first one because there was more character development, and I liked the characters more, and the world was just bigger and more to explore, more places to go, and all that stuff. And the action was obviously better choreographed and better shot too. That scene where it kind of shoots it like a video game on top, from the bird's eye view kind of scene, was very good, and I liked it. And yeah. Also, I do believe there should be a spin-off. I do believe also that John Wick should stay dead. It was a good ending, and I don't think he should come back and just give the franchise to other people like Kane or nobody, make spin-offs off of them and just leave John Wick dead. That would be great, but I don't think they're going to do that because, John Wick makes money. So yeah, anyways, that's my view of John Wick, and see you later.